Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to add a texture to your already drawn or finished drawing. So the first step is to find a texture. You want a black and white texture, otherwise the colors of the photo will mess with the colors of your piece. But yeah, so you want to search black and white texture, then whatever type of texture you want. I kind of want mine to look like I painted it on a wood plank. So I typed in black and white texture wood. And then one thing to keep in mind is when you're doing art, you need to think about copyright. So you can go in to tools on Google and then label for reuse. And then they have all these options: not filtered by license, labeled for use with modification, labeled for reuse, labeled for non-commercial reuse with modifications, or labeled for non-commercial reuse. I usually just go with labeled for reuse because that's the simplest one. But yeah, so that's what I do. And then you can go in and change the size and color, but we've already gone in with black and white and type and all that type of stuff. But really, I just mess with the filter for if you can use it or not, and to search what I want. So next, you just find a picture you like. And I like this one. I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm just going to copy the image because I'm just going to go over into medibang and paste, and that creates it as a new layer on top of your image. For those of you wondering, Jenna and Julian got a new dog a couple of weeks ago. They announced it on Tuesday, and I drew Bunny for them because she's too cute and I couldn't resist. But yeah, that's what this drawing is. So I will take the image and I'll just transform it. The nice thing about medibang is it has bilinear smooth. So you'll see what that does in just a second. So gonna make this big enough to fit. And you can see it's kind of grainy, but what the bilinear smooth does is it fixes that. So that's really nice. And then depending on how much you want to see, you can lower the opacity. I usually just stick to a nice 50%. And then you can go in with your it's called blending, but whatever. And you can go through and see what the different ones do. Multiply and add and divide and overlay and screen, lighten, darken. Some of them don't do much, some of them do a lot, some of them do things that you do not want. But that's the nice thing because you can just go through and figure out what you want and pick. But yeah, I think I preferred, what was it? I think, was it overlay or multiply? I liked multiply just because it gives you a nice wood texture, but you can still see the different, you'll notice there's a slightly different hue between this white and this white. So it's like a bluish white, and then that's just your normal white. It's a very subtle difference, but you can see it slightly, and so it kind of makes the image pop more. Anyways, but yeah, so I think that's what I'll go with. You can mess with the opacity if you'd like, and that is how you add a texture to a photo. Now, this photo probably wasn't the best because it has a lot of white space. So I'm gonna do it again with my profile picture. I'm just gonna go back over here. Find an image I like. You can also like grab an image that's like a textured piece of paper, like watercolor paper or something like that. So that's always an option. And yeah, I'm going to speed this up and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and that right there was a great example of how the bilinear smooth worked. You saw it was completely blurry, and then I hit OK, and it went back to the original look. So then just go through. Normal, multiply, overlay. Let's see. Soft light. Hard light sometimes. Those are the ones I would recommend. Because everything else kind of makes your image look a little wonky. I like overlay. You can see the texture. It looks like it's drawn or painted on, I don't know, I'd say that's like cloth or rock or paper. I don't know. It's a cool texture. Whatever. But yeah, that is how you add texture to your images. I hope this was helpful for any of you who wanted to do something like this, or if you never even thought of it and want to try it out, this is how you do it. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!